In a significant blow to Manchester United, star forward Marcus Rashford is set to miss the highly anticipated Premier League clash against Liverpool. The news was confirmed by manager Amorim during a press briefing, where he revealed that Rashford has been sidelined due to illness. Marcus is ill, and unfortunately he's not training today at Carrington, so I think he's going to be out, Amorim stated, expressing disappointment over the unavailability of one of his most crucial attacking players. The announcement comes as a shock to fans and teammates alike, with the Liverpool fixture being one of the most eagerly awaited matches on the Premier League calendar. Rashford, who has been in solid form this season, was expected to play a pivotal role in what is always a fiercely contested encounter. Rashford's absence leaves a significant void in United's attacking lineup. Known for his pace, precision, and ability to deliver in high-stakes games, Rashford has been a key figure in Erik ten Hag's squad. His absence could force a tactical reshuffle, with Amorim potentially looking to Ahmad, Alejandro Garnacho, or Antony to step up and fill the gap. This development also puts additional pressure on Bruno Fernandes, who will need to orchestrate the attack with even greater intensity in Rashford's absence. The United manager may also consider leaning on young talents or alternative formations to keep Liverpool's defence on their toes. The rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool is one of the most storied in football history, with both clubs fighting for dominance on multiple fronts. United's recent form has been promising, but facing Liverpool without Rashford's dynamism and attacking prowess is undoubtedly a challenge. Liverpool, currently sitting near the top of the table, will view Rashford's absence as an opportunity to exploit United's weakened attack. Arne Slot's side has been in scintillating form, and they will look to capitalise on every advantage as they prepare for the trip to Old Trafford. The news has sparked a wave of reactions from fans on social media. While some expressed concern over United's chances against Liverpool, others rallied behind the team, emphasising the importance of collective effort. It's a setback, but we've got to trust the team. This is Manchester United, we never back down, one fan tweeted. As Rashford focuses on recovering, United's medical team will monitor his condition closely, hoping to have him back in action soon. With several crucial fixtures on the horizon, including domestic and European commitments, his return will be vital for United's ambitions this season. Marcus Rashford's absence against Liverpool is undoubtedly a setback for Manchester United, but the team must rise to the occasion and prove their resilience. The stage is set for a thrilling contest, and despite the challenges, the Red Devils will aim to deliver a performance worthy of their historic rivalry with Liverpool. The process of selling Alvaro Fernandez was perfect, according to Erik ten Hag. Palaver would be a more appropriate description. Manchester United sold a fit left-back without playing him, who is now playing in the same league Ruben Amorim coached in. Meanwhile, United effectively still have no left-back. Tyrell Malacia has been substituted in 3 of his 4 starts and was omitted from the squad against Wolves on Boxing Day. It has been 319 days since Luke Shaw last started a club game. And then there is Fernandes, United's first summer sale. He has started in all 6 of Benfica's Champions League matches and in 13 of their 16 league games. That United never granted Fernandes a debut was a travesty. Brandon Williams played ahead of him during the 2023 pre-season tour, even though he had been informed by then football director John Murtough he was for sale. United never got a penny for the released Williams. Fernandes received Preston's Young Player of the Year award during his season on loan at Deepdale in 2022 to 2023. Malacia then suffered the knee injury that kept him sidelined for 550 days. Shaw predictably broke down after 2 games. Opportunity knocks. Instead, Fernandes was knocked back. United preferred to recruit the 11th hour loanee Sergio Reguilón, one of the club's worst left-backs in living memory. Fernandes was loaned to Granada on the same day. Shaw has been available for 3 games this season, while Malacia came back in November. Right-backs Noussair Mazraoui and Diogo Dalot have been run into the ground and their form has suffered. 10. Hag's judgment at left-back was often awry. Buying Malacia, loaning Reguilón, selling Fernandes, playing Victor Lindelof and Sofiane Amrabat there, starting Harry Maguire in pre-season, only to then not use him whatsoever, when the actual season started. Amas, 17, was added to the United first team squad on the day of the Community Shield and has since barely been involved with the first team. He was in every predicted 11 in newspapers that Saturday morning, yet was not even named on the team sheet against Manchester City. Ten Hag included Amas among the substitutes for his last 2 matches in charge, and Ruud van Nistelrooy named him on the bench against Chelsea and PAOK. He has not been seen in training under Amorim. Fernandes, 21 at the time he left United, would have been a shoo-in. People at the club who coached him still cannot grasp how he never got a kick. During his 4 years at United, Fernandez's character was as impressive as his quality. He and Marc Jurado touched down in Manchester during the COVID-19 pandemic and had to quarantine for 2 weeks. Video calls with coaches and compatriots, Arnau Puigmal and Mateo Mejia, already in the United Academy, helped ease them in without leaving their new home. After United won the FA Youth Cup in May 2022, Fernandes sat in the director's box, hurtled down the gangway and onto the touchline. He was the first to charge onto the pitch at the final shrill. Fernandes was not even eligible for selection. He was watching and supporting the age group below him, but was as delighted as his participating teammates. With the floodlights fading, Fernandes and Alejandro Garnacho posed with their silver shields that recognised their status as the Denzel Haroun Reserve Player of the Year and the Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year. Fernandes would be on the bench for the last game of United's season at Crystal Palace 11 days later. Oddly, he was unused by Ralf Rangnick on a day Garnacho and Shola Shortire emerged. The next day, Ten Hag arrived. Fernandes was surprisingly cut from United's pre-season tour squad. He was more involved during the following year's pre-season, but the only times he played under Ten Hag were in the first halves against Leeds United, in Norway, and Lyon in Edinburgh, and 64 minutes against Athletic Bilbao in Dublin. "I think the process is perfect," Ten Hag said when asked about Fernandes. "We loaned him to Preston, he got back, then we loaned him to Granada, but he didn't play so much there, and of course, all the time we observed him. Now we had the opportunity to sell him, but we have a buyback, so we have control of the situation. But I think that's what he needed from Preston. Then go to La Liga, then the next step Portugal, every time stepping up to a higher club and a better league. So we have to see and assess the situation if he can maybe be an option for us in the future, maybe the immediate future. United have a buyback option for £16 million until summer 2026. Only United cannot afford Fernandes this month without shifting Malacia or Shaw. Those two are hard sells, hardly a perfect process."